Lesson 95. Formal and Informal Words 1. Hello, and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to learn how English vocabulary changes according to the level of formality. We will compare formal, neutral, and informal words, and examine expressions commonly used in academic writing, official language, instructions, and public notices. A. What is formality? Formality is connected with your relationship with the person you are speaking or writing to. You may use formal language to show respect or politeness. You may also use it to create a certain distance between yourself and the other person. Formal vocabulary is common in official language and academic language. By contrast, informal language can express friendliness, equality, closeness, and solidarity. However, you should not use informal expressions simply because you think they will make you sound more fluent or clever. The language you choose should always be suitable for the person, situation, and purpose. B. Scales of formality. Groups of words can often be placed on a scale from formal to neutral and then to informal. The formal word offspring has the neutral equivalent children and the informal equivalent kids. The formal words abode and residence mean the same as the neutral words house, flat, or home. In informal English, someone may simply refer to their home as their place. The formal word goodbye can become the more neutral bye. Informal alternatives include bye-bye and cheerio. The formal expression go amiss and the neutral expression go wrong both describe a situation that develops badly. The informal expression go pear-shaped has a similar meaning. C. Formal words of Latin and Greek origin. Many longer English words derived from Latin and Greek sound relatively formal. Their neutral and informal equivalents are often shorter and more common in everyday conversation. The formal word immediately means the same as the neutral expression at once and the informal expression right away. For example, I will go and email Kieran immediately. The verb utilize is a formal equivalent of use. The researchers utilize the most modern equipment. The expression frequently occurs is more formal than often happens. This problem frequently occurs among older people. The verb establish can mean to show or prove that something exists. The study established a link between stress and poor health. The verb provide may be used formally instead of give. This book provides us with a picture of ordinary life in the Middle Ages. The verb attempt is more formal than try. The government attempted to reduce unemployment by supporting new businesses. The verb seek is a formal equivalent of search for or look for, while fundamental can mean basic. Physicists seek answers to fundamental questions about the universe. D. Formal phrases. Many fixed phrases are particularly common in formal writing, official communication, and academic discussion. The expression in terms of means as regards or concerning a particular subject. What should the government do in terms of helping young people? The phrase in particular means especially. Students, in particular, need support to complete their studies. The expression on account of means because of. They need support on account of the high fees and living costs they have to meet. The phrase on the basis of means according to a particular fact, rule, or condition. Should students receive financial support on the basis of their family circumstances? The expression in relation to means concerning or in connection with something. How should the government act in relation to youth unemployment? These formal phrases can often be replaced with simpler neutral expressions, depending on the context. E. Formality in notices and instructions. Public notices, official signs, and instructions often use formal words. Understanding these expressions allows you to explain the message later in simpler language. A notice saying this stairway is closed until further notice means that people cannot use the stairway until a new announcement is made. The instruction do not alight while the bus is in motion means that passengers must not get off while the bus is moving. A notice saying "Do not address the driver unless the bus is stationary" means that passengers should not speak to the driver until the bus has stopped. The sign "Lift capacity 6 persons" or a maximum of 500 kilos states the greatest number of people, or the maximum weight that the lift can safely carry. The notice "Articles deposited must be paid for in advance" means that items left there must be paid for before the service is provided. The message "We regret that we no longer accept checks" is a formal and polite way of saying that check payments are no longer allowed. Finally, "Tickets must be purchased before boarding the train" means that passengers have to buy their tickets before getting on the train.